welcome back to Tracklandia. So, our first guest for this evening was recently crowned the U.S. Indoor Mile Champion, but he might be equally famous for his beautifully coiffed hair and RV road trips. You know him, you love him, it's Craig Engels, everybody.
Give me a hug.
Oh, get in here. Yeah. How are you, Craig?
I'm doing great, Jeff.
Good. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, you were here about a year ago now.
Yeah. I thought it was a disaster. I thought I'd never be invited back.
No, the fans love you. I know we told you that right after the show, but the fans love you.
High school boys, that's my cry.
Yeah. So you're coming off of a great indoor campaign.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're the Indoor Mile National Champion. That's your first national championship, right?
That's the first, hopefully not the last.
First of many?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You were all over the board indoors this year. You ran a bunch of different races. More so than other athletes. Like, what'd you do? You did...
I was in a few world record attempts, although it wasn't me going for it.
Yeah. You ran the K, right?
Ran the K, ran the 3K, ran the mile. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you run an 8 in there at all?
No. I let Donovan have the spotlight there.
Oh, yeah. Good.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have been close to him.
Yeah. So what race do you feel like you enjoyed the most there?
Probably the mile. Just because anyone in the world knows what a mile is. But I think my best event may be the 3K, but we'll see.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I'm not as fast as Donovan and not as strong as me. But I could keep up with both of them in workouts, so we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, and the 3K is well, you won your 3K this year, right? Is that at UW?
Yeah.
Nice.
UW 3K.
Yeah, always good to win.
Always good to win.
And you're kind of known as a championship racer too. I feel like.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a guy who's always near the front. You got a nose for the front. You're a big NASCAR fan too, is that right?
He knows me too well.
Is that what you envision when you're out there?
A little bit without the wrecks and without the sponsorships. But yeah, we'll go NASCAR.
That's right, you've been making some pitches for beer sponsors, right?
Still trying, if you're listening, Budweiser. I don't know.
Yeah, that's our core audience right there.
The Budweiser CEO.
Yeah, the Budweiser directors. Actually, they're over in Tracklandia next door. Yeah, I think it shows that you really like racing. I think we might have covered it last time you were here, but I forgot. It's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Is racing your favorite part of running?
Easily.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your least favorite part of running?
The running part.
Can you get any more specific?
Absolutely not. Just running.
Just running? That's it?
Yep.
What is it about racing that gets you so excited?
I think it's just the competition and being able to win something. I don't know. The rest of the time you're just running, I don't know.
Right. The rest of the time you're just running. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's all part of the same thing, right? It's all meta attached. Like you're training to race, and then you race to win. That whole thing. Yeah.
I wish we could just skip the whole other part and just race.
If you could just get fit magically.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a joy to watch you race in New York.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah. It was very exciting. You led from how far out at the very end?
The plan was 250 out.
Yeah. Luckily,
Johnny Gregoric was there the most of the time, and I mean it worked for him in the end of the season. I got to lead him in a race, and he ran 3:49. Yeah. But he led the rest of the races the rest of the season, so it evened out.
Yeah. Yeah, you got him when it counted, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't. It's been a tough thing. I've been like, would I rather run 3:49 or win a U.S. indoor title?
Well, that's a good question.
I think I'd rather run 3:49, but it's good to start somewhere and win a U.S. title indoors.
That's right.
Right.
The grass is always greener too.
Easily, yeah.
So after your race, you went on a little RV trip, right?
Not a little one, yeah.
Yeah, well, tell us.
Pretty long one. All right, so a couple friends and I flew from New York to Phoenix, where my RV was parked. I'd driven it from Portland to Phoenix, which was a trip in itself.
So that's like his winter home down there?
That was it. We had a training camp in Phoenix. We were there for 3 months, which was amazing. It was 80 degrees every day while you guys were sitting in the rain. It was really good, but I'm excited to be back on solid land, not moving. You know.
Yeah, does that thing wobble a bit? You took me inside of it.
Yeah.
Like it might.
It wobbles a bit when the tires are about to blow, and I blew 7 tires.
Yes, 7 tires. What were you doing? What do you feel like is the cause of that?
Oof, a lot of people in the RV. Too many people.
Yeah, who was with you on this trip?
I had a few friends from college, and I had a few friends from just life. You know, it was a really good time. But it was pretty expensive with all those tires on.
Yeah, I bet. I hope they chipped in a little bit.
Nope.
No?
No.
Free ride for the friends?
They're like, oh, that's your fault for having 12-year-old tires. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Fair enough. Did you meet any friends along the way?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh, man, it was a little sketchy sometimes. Had a few 70-year-old conspiracy theorists in my RV. Had a few weird people in my RV.
Yeah.
But it was a good time.
I heard, yeah, you
were in my RV, yeah.
Oh, well, after the trip, I didn't
Yeah,
show
but you
up.
count as a weird person, right?
I guess so. Yeah, I've been called that once or twice. Yeah, I think, well, while you were on the trip, too, I reached out to you just wondering if you were ever going to come back to town. And you started sharing your location with me on iMessage, too, and I didn't know if that was an accident or not.
Absolutely not an accident. You get in a lot of sketchy situations, and you want as many people to know where you are as possible.
Yeah,
that's
good
I'm like,
advice.
Jeff, of course I want him to know where I am at every second of the day.
I'm going to come down and save you if something happens.
Yeah, so probably like 50 people have my location just in case, like, oh, wow, Craig's gone for 5 days. Where is he? New Mexico? Yeah. I don't know where I am.
So I'm not that special then, I'm just part
No, you are special.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I didn't share mine back with you though, so.
Oh, I noticed.
Yeah, but you gave us an idea for Tracklandia that we can always do a Where in the World is Craig Engels.
Uh-oh.
Especially during the summer. We can just pull it up and find right where you are.
Give me a lot of weird locations.
Yeah, oh, good. Yeah, another thing too, when you got back, so my windshield wiper broke.
Oh.
Yeah, and or it didn't break. I parked it outside on the street, and I think somebody just ripped off one of my windshield wipers over the night. And so I got in the car in the next morning and turned it on, and turned on the windshield wiper, and it was just metal against glass, and it was a terrible sound.
You've never heard anything worse.
Yeah, so I gave you a ride, and you're like, oh, let me hear it. Let me hear the sound. So I did it for you, and it was excruciating. But you fixed it.
Immediately, we pulled over. I was about to take my shirt off and wrap it around this thing.
Yeah, but you found a nice other implement to fix my windshield wiper with. This is and there it is right there.
Yeah.
Nice little Bowerman water.
Wrong track club.
So that to this day is my windshield wiper.
Except
What's it?
Someone-
Oh, well, yeah, somebody took that, so I had to put a water.
someone got really thirsty, yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten a new windshield wiper, but that was just a brilliant fix. And now I don't think I'm going to go back to a regular wiper.
It's $12. $12 for a new wiper. I'll Venmo him after this.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, outdoor season's coming up. And
Yeah,
you got to be
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
fit still after winning. Oh, this is an old photo.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, you won there too.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't be doing that if you didn't, right? Maybe. Well, yeah, outdoor season's coming up. So, what are your plans for this season? What do you have on the board?
I'm not quite sure yet. We got a few meets on the West Coast. Gonna do some Portland ones. Gonna do some LA ones, but
You're gonna do some Portland ones.
of course,
Nice.
yeah.
You gonna run the 5 and 10K?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Not yet.
No.
All right. Well, yeah, it'll be good to have you there. And I want you to stick around because we're going to say goodbye to you for a moment. But we're going to bring you back up to play a game afterwards with our next guest, Kate Grace. You blew 7 tires on the road trip. Do you have any idea what the game's going to be?
Oh, jeez. How to repair a flat tire?
Yeah, so we've got an 18-wheeler parked out back.
I got this. Give me 10 seconds.
Yeah, you'll be right on it. It'll be perfect. Great. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, man.
It's good to catch up with you, Craig. Everybody. We'll see you soon.
Nice to see you, bro.